Let's make iftar.
Warak Enab, or stuffed wine leaves, was one of the first meals that made me level up from helping mum in her kitchen to being a married woman running my own. When I run out of the leaves I've saved from my own vines after the summer harvest, I just use jarred ones. I soak them in warm water, separating them gently like the pages of a weathered Rumi. The onion rings at the base become caramelized and stop everything else from sticking. I had some leftover dolma filling from the last time I made a batch, but I also added some pre-soaked rice and spices to increase the volume. When rolling these, the sweet spot is 1 teaspoon per leaf. I lay the leaf vein side up so the veins stay on the inside, and roll it as tightly as I can and layer them snug on top of the meat. Between the layers, I nestle whole garlic cloves, drizzle plenty of extra virgin olive oil, and finish with lots of lemon juice. The heavy plate on top keeps everything locked in, and once you see a gentle bubble, the lid goes on and it cooks low and slow for 4 hours until the leaves are silky and the rice is perfectly set. The only way I manage this is by cleaning as I go before I move straight onto making jajak, which is honestly a must with any kind of dolma. Really squeeze out that cucumber juice and make sure you drink it. Onto my 15-minute soup that anyone can make. After caramelizing the vegetables, I realized that I'd planned to use my homemade bone broth. It was then when I realized it was too late, so after blending the soup, adding some vermicelli and dried mint, I remembered that I could use my homemade bone broth stock cubes instead to add extra flavor. I had a pack of phyllo sheets that needed using up, and nothing goes to waste in this kitchen, so I made a cream-filled baklava with a saffron custard pudding. And listen, don't do as you see, but do as I say. Let that custard cool completely so it sets properly before pouring it into the pan. That's the difference between clean slices and a little bit of chaos. I topped it with crushed pistachios, baked until golden, and drenched it in syrup just in time for iftar. This dessert was an experiment, and it was devoured while still warm. The next day, however, it set beautifully. And that's a gentle reminder for us all that not everything looks perfect in the moment, but give it time. 7 years ago, I could not cook like this, not even close. Nobody is born knowing how to roll vine leaves or flip a full pot without panic. We practice, we fail, we try again. Even this flip, I stand there every time making lots of prayer, contemplating my life choices, and eventually there's no spills. Skill isn't talent, it's repetition. So if you're watching this thinking I could never, you absolutely can. Just start, even if it's messy. Confidence doesn't come first, practice does. And one day you'll flip that pot too. If you want the recipe, comment below and I'll send you the link.